The Quran, revealed over 1400 years ago, continues to offer profound guidance for humanity. Its teachings transcend time and place, addressing fundamental aspects of human existence, including our social and legal systems. The Quran emphasizes justice, fairness, and individual rights as cornerstones of a righteous society. These principles are not confined to the realm of personal morality. They form the bedrock of a just and equitable legal system. The Quran, in its divine wisdom, provides a blueprint for establishing laws that uphold these values. By examining these principles, we can gain a deeper understanding of the Quran's enduring relevance in shaping modern legal frameworks. This essay delves into the Quran's teachings on justice, fairness, and individual rights, exploring their reflection in modern legal systems, particularly within the context of Pakistani law. Through an analysis of specific Quranic verses and their application, we aim to illuminate the harmonious relationship between divine guidance and contemporary legal practices. Central to the Quran's message is the concept of justice, or, it is an all-encompassing principle that permeates every aspect of human interaction. Allah commands justice in all matters, stating in Surah An-Nahl verse 90, "Indeed, Allah orders justice and good conduct and giving to relatives and forbids immorality and bad conduct and oppression. He admonishes you that perhaps you will be reminded." This verse underscores the importance of upholding justice not only in legal proceedings, but also in our daily lives. The Quran emphasizes that justice is not merely a legal concept, it is a fundamental human duty, and a reflection of our submission to Allah's will. A just society, according to the Quran, is one where the rights of all individuals are protected, regardless of their social standing, wealth, or beliefs. The Quran further emphasizes the importance of impartiality in the pursuit of justice. Surah An-Nisa, verse 135 states, "O you who have believed, be persistently standing firm in justice, witnesses for Allah, even if it be against yourselves or parents and relatives. Whether one is rich or poor, Allah is more worthy of both, so follow not personal inclination lest you not be just. And if you distort your testimony or refuse to give it, then indeed Allah is ever with what you do, acquainted." This verse serves as a powerful reminder that true justice requires setting aside personal biases and prejudices. It calls for unwavering adherence to truth and fairness, even when it involves those closest to us or challenges our own interests. The Quran's emphasis on justice forms the foundation for a legal system that upholds the rights of all citizens and ensures equitable treatment under the law. Building upon the foundation of justice, the Quran further emphasizes the principle of fairness in all dealings. Fairness, in the Quranic context, encompasses treating others with equity and compassion, recognizing their inherent dignity and worth as human beings created by Allah. Surah Al-Hujurat verse 13 reminds us, "O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Indeed, Allah is knowing and acquainted." This verse highlights the importance of treating all individuals with respect and dignity, regardless of their background or social status. Fairness, as envisioned by the Quran, requires recognizing the inherent equality of all human beings and interacting with one another with kindness and empathy. The Quran also stresses the importance of fairness in economic transactions. Surah Ar-Rahman verses 7-9 state, "And the heaven he raised and imposed the balance, that you not transgress within the balance, and establish weight in justice, and do not make deficient the balance." These verses highlight the Quran's call for honesty and integrity in business dealings, emphasizing the need for accurate measurements and fair pricing. The Quran's teachings on fairness extend beyond legal obligations, encouraging believers to approach all interactions, personal, social, and economic, with a commitment to equity and compassion. The Quran recognizes the inherent dignity of every human being, emphasizing the importance of individual rights. These rights are not granted by any earthly authority, but are seen as divinely ordained and intrinsic to our nature as creations of Allah. Surah Al-Isra, verse 70 proclaims, "And we have certainly honored the children of Adam, and carried them on the land and sea, and provided for them of the good things, and preferred them over much of what we have created, with definite preference." This verse highlights the elevated status bestowed upon humanity, and underscores the importance of respecting individual rights. The Quran recognizes fundamental rights such as the right to life, liberty and security of person, as well as freedom of belief and expression. The Quran's emphasis on individual rights is further evident in its condemnation of oppression and injustice. Surah Ash-Shura, verse 42, states, "Indeed those who wrong others or oppress them by taking their rights, those will enter the hellfire." This verse serves as a stern warning against violating the rights of others and emphasizes the consequences of such actions in the hereafter. The Quran's teachings on individual rights provide a framework for establishing legal systems that protect the fundamental freedoms and dignity of all citizens.